Today, from the glimpses of India, the last lesson what we have already taken, that is glimpses of India. From there, a baker from Goa we had already completed. Okay, baker from Goa means from the Goan old Portuguese that during the time of the Portuguese itself, how the uh, baker was an important person in the society. That means everyone will be waiting, especially the children will be waiting for the baker who is coming with the cakes. That means they wanted to get the ring cakes. For getting the ring cakes, these children will forget about brushing their teeth also. Understood? And that was it. And that cakes was a traditional uh, for everything, traditional thing for everything, eatable for everything, even for the marriage and all. So all that we had come in the first part. Now we are going to the second part, that is Coorg. So Coorg is coffee. So first we have studied about the baker who was making the cakes and how much reputation he was having, how much he was respected in the society, and still even today we are continuing that process, cake eating, isn't it? So most of us, majority people likes to eat a cake of different flavors. So today also that was going on continuously. But today in machine made it is there, but in the olden time in furnaces, that means the fire is being put and in that it is being baked out. Understood? So that was the only difference, but the same eatable things. And that time still how it was tasted, the same taste is still it is there for the cake. And ingredients and all may be changed a little, but still the cake is in the world. Isn't it? In every part of the world we can see that it is there. Now Coorg. Coorg is coffee country, famous for its rainforest and spices. So it is there, famous for coffee as well as rainforest and spices. Spices, pepper, cardamom and all. Understood? Coorg. Midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Bangalore. So we about that cake we had gone to the Portuguese year, isn't it? The time when the Portuguese were ruling over Goa. Sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. So it is saying that this piece of heaven, that midway, the way in the middle part between the Mysore and Bangalore, between Mysore and Bangalore. Mysore and Bangalore. Not Bangalore, Mangalore. Understood? So it is being said this coastal area is the one which is similar to the heaven of a God. So that much fertility, and it is a beautiful valley which can be seen in between Mysore and Mangalore. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial men. Martial means those people who are skillful in martial arts. Kadali. What is that martial arts? Kalari, yes. Beautiful women and wild creatures. Not only martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. This land of rolling hills, and it is of not of majority land is of hills, from one hill to the other. It is continuing the hilly area and not a plain land, and it is being inhabited, occupied by men who are very good in martial arts, and beautiful women and wild creatures. Understood so far? Once more, midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. Drifted means taken away from the kingdom of God. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud people, race of martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. Those men who are very skillful in their martial art. Understood? Olden times it was like that. In olden times, for this martial arts, more importance was given. Understood? So in olden kingdoms, we have seen that even in the movies and all, when we go to the old stories, we can see that. I think all of you had seen the martial arts. Coorg or Kodugu, the smallest district of Karnataka. Now we are going to the Karnataka state. Is home to evergreen rainforest. Evergreen rainforest means because it is a area where sufficient rain is there all the time. The forest is green in color. Spices and coffee plantations, and spices are also cultivated at the same time. Coffee plantations also can be seen. Evergreen rainforest cover 30% of this district. So Karnataka's 30% is being covered by the rainforest. During the monsoons, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. During the monsoon, no people will enter there because it is too much rain. So a tourist will be stopped over the monsoon season. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. Then the tourist attractive time is September, from September to till the next March. So this is the weather condition of Karnataka, that is Kodangu or Coorg. The weather is perfect and with some showers thrown in for good measure. So in between also there is rain. The air breathes of invigorating coffee. That means the whole air is the smell, having the fragrance of a coffee plantation. So when we make coffee, a special, not only the taste is different, but a smell is there, isn't it? While making the coffee, we are having that smell from that coffee seeds, isn't it? Or the coffee powder. So the whole area, because of this, the coffee plantation is the most important plantation over there. The whole air is being filled with the smell of coffee. Coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under tree canopies in prime corners. So in every part of that cultivated plantation, there are bungalows. As we see in our rubber plantation or tea plantations, the people who are working over in the estate, there they are, their shelter is also being provided. The houses are being filled over in that area only. Why? Because it will be easy for them to go for their work, isn't it? So same time here in the coffee plantation, the settlers are inside the plantation itself. The fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. They all had come from the Greek. As one story, so there are different stories about the people of Coorg. As one story goes, according to one story, a part of Alexander's army moved south, Alexander the Great moved south along the coast and settled here when return became impractical. That means when they were not able to continue their journey, they settled down in that particular area. These people married among the locals and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and the religious rites which are distant from the Hindu mainstream. That means from the Hindu traditional system or custom, everything is different to those Hindu people who are living over in this particular area, because it is being said that during the time of Alexander the Great invasion, when he was invading the country, he had come over there and it became very impossible for them to continue their journey. So what did they do? They all settled over there, and after settling over there, they started getting married with those people of Coorg. And as a result, totally their customs as well as the traditions had changed. That is how there is a difference between the original Hindu traditional as well as this Coorg people's tradition. Even in the religious also, even in the worshipping also. The theory of Arab origin draws support for the long black coat with an embroidery waist belt worn by the Koduvas, known as a dupatta. known as a kuppia. It resembles the kuffia worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. So kuffia is the long dress brown coat which the Arab people are wearing, similar to that. So that dress, the origin of that dress had started over there. Kurd home have a tradition of hospitality and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related to their sons and farmers, because they are very skillful person in the martial arts, isn't it? So generation over generation, from one to the other, these people used to say the stories of their old grandfathers. Understood how much skillful they are. The Kurds regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian army. Even in the Indian army, they are there. And the first chief of the Indian army, General Karappa. I think you have heard about him. General Karappa was a Kurd. So he belongs to which nation? Kurd. Understood? He is the first chief of the Indian army. Even now, Kodavus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. So even today, they have the authority to carry firearms. Understood? Without license, they can carry the firearms. Because who is being remembered over their name? General Karappa, the first chief of the Indian army. The river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forest of course. Maheshwar, a large freshwater fish, abounded in this water. Maheshwar is a large freshwater fish. Abundant means full. It is water. All this Kaveri river is full of this fish. Understood? Then, kingfishers dive for their catch. These all we can see in the Kaveri river basin. While squirrels and langurs drop partially eaten fruit for the mischief of enjoying the splash and ripple effect in the clear waters. Even the squirrels and also langurs, they also used to play. How are they playing? Eating and then throwing the half-eaten fruit into the water. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by their mahouts. Mahouts are the puppets who are taking care of the elephants. So elephants also will have a splendid bath in the river of Kaveri. The most laid back individual converts to the life of high energy adventure with the river drafting. These are the other sports. River rafting, canoeing, rappelling, then adventurous rock climbing, and mountain biking. I think these all you have seen at least in the films. Motorbiking, mountain biking, rock climbing, rappelling, canoeing, and river rafting. These all you can see in the adventurous zone in the TV. You can see if you open that channel, you can see all these kinds of sports over there. So these are the important sports which the people of Kurd are doing. Then the numerous walking trails in this region are a favorite with the trekkers. So adventurous trekkers, they go to Karnataka to have all these kind of sports. Birds, bees and butterflies are there to give you company. Other than not only the wild animals, still there are different kind of birds and butterflies. Macaws, Malabar squirrels, langurs and slender lories keep a watchful eye from the tree. Kind of all will be sitting on top of the trees and they will be watching. I do, however, prepare to step aside for wild animals. Even there in between, wild animals also have been seen. The climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings you into a panoramic view of the entire. Panoramic means a wide area. From the, if you stand on top of it, the whole area, about 90% of the area can be seen. Of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. The whole area of Coorg can be seen while standing on where Brahmagiri hills. A walk across the rock bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargadama, running into Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement. Those people who had come from Tibet and had settled over there and became the great Buddhist sannyasis or monks. At nearby Bailakupi is a bonus. These monks in red ochre and yellow robes, this is the dress what they are wearing, are among the many surprises that want to be discovered by various visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. So those people who are going there, they look for whom also, even for the Buddhist monks also. Their dresses are, what kind of dress? They are in a red orchid and yellow robes. Robes means tied up like a thread. So these are the varieties that can be seen in the place between where Mysore and Mangalore, that is Coorg. Understood now? So the place is famous for coffee plantations, and people who are working in the coffee plantations are being settled over there only, isn't it? Are being settled over there only because of the convenience for their working. They are being settled over there only. Then all kind of tourist places are being there. River Kaveri is full of fishes, and at the same time on the banks of the river, squirrels and birds are also there. They also enjoy the bright shining water of river Kaveri. Then wild elephants are being seen, along with them birds of different variety, as well as butterflies also are seen. Especially, what are the attractions for the tourist? The hilly area, isn't it? The area is fully covered with about 30% of it is of hill area and coffee plantation. And then there is a story behind it, that means during the time of Alexander the Great, they had come over the place, but it became difficult for them to continue their journey, isn't it? So what did they do? They settled over there and started getting married with those girls of the court, and they settled their life there. And as a result of that, whole Hindu traditional customs, religious as well as in other beliefs, everything had been changed from the original Hindu traditional customs, isn't it? And they had adapted their own religious worshippers. Understood? Then what we have studied about the rain season. That means the whole area is of evergreen forest, and the monsoon is very great over there, and in between little showering also is there. And at that time tourists are not being provided, but after that the place becomes full of tourists, that is from September to the next March. Then already we had said the people, they are all martial men, beautiful women and wild animals, isn't it? So these people are expert skill in martial arts, and as a result even our first chief of the Indian Army, General Karyappa, also belonged from those inhabitants, isn't it? So as a result, what was the convenience given for them? They are allowed to carry fire guns without a license. Understood now? That is the outline summary of the lesson. Now I will read the lesson once more. Midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. Drifted means which had been pulled down from the kingdom of God. This land of rolling hill is inhabited by a proud race of martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. That is the peculiarity of that land. Martial men, beautiful women and wild animals. Coorg or Kodangu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen forest, spices and coffee plantation. Evergreen rainforest cover 30% of this district. Talking about Karnataka. During the monsoon, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. That means heavy pouring. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. The weather is perfect with some showers thrown in for good measures. The air breathes of invigorating coffee, that too much smell coming from coffee plantation. Coffee estates and colonial bungalows. Colonial, all the people who are working in the coffee plantations like a colony. Stand tucked under tree canoes in prime corner. So under every tree there are the shelter homes for those people. The fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek and Arabic descent. As one story goes, a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here. When returned, became impractical. Impractical, not possible. These people married among the locals and their culture is apparent different in the martial tradition, marriage and the religious rites, which are distant from the Hindu mainstream, from the Hindu main original Hindu tradition. All are different. The theory of Arab origin draws support for the long black coat. This is the dress shown in our textbook, with an embroidery waist belt worn by the Kodavas, known as Kupaya. It resembles the kufiya worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. Coorg became home has a tradition of hospitality and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related in their stories to their sons and fathers. That means generation descendants, the old people belongs to that martial, they are all martial men. So that skillful art is there and that much how much they had used their skill in various times. These are the stories being said to the children. The Coorg Regiment military force is one of the most decorated in the Indian Army and the first chief of the Indian Army, General Cariappa, was a Coorg. Even now, Kodavas are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. The river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forests of Coorg. Mahesar, a large freshwater fish, abounded in this water, abounded in plenty. Kingfishers dive for their catch, while squirrels and langurs drop partially eaten fruit from the mischief of enjoying the splash and the ripple effect in the clear water, to see that beauty when that fruit is being thrown into the water. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river of their mahots. So mahots and papans and the elephants taking bath in the river Kaveri. These are the scenes which attracts the people. Understood? The most laid back individual becomes converts to the life of high energy adventure with river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing and mountain biking. Numerous walking trails in this region are a favorite with the trekkers. People walk from one area to the other. Adventurous trekkers. Trekking people, yes. Birds, bees and butterflies are there to give you company. Macaques, Malabar squirrels, langurs and slender loris keep a watchful eye from the tree, from the top of the trees. I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild animals. I refers to the author. He also find time to see the wild animals which is being seen roaming into the green forest. The climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings you into a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Kutch. A walk across the rock bridge leads to the 64-acre lands of Nisargada Gautama, running into Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Balkakupi is a bonus. The monks in red outfit and yellow robes are among the many surprises that want to be discovered by visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Kutch. So now I think you have got the idea of the lesson. How to reach. Now that is the brochure for the travelers. Suppose if we are also deciding to move to that place, giving an outline of that place, how we can reach over there. Madigiri, the district headquarters, is the only gateway to Kutch. The misty hills, lush forest and coffee plantation will cast a spell on you. So while seeing all this itself, we will understand the area. Find a resort, coffee estate or stay in a home for a truly good experience. And for taking the expeditions of the place, what we have to do? First we have to get a resort or a hotel area to stay. Then if it is by air, by plane, the nearest airport is Mangalore, 150 km, and Bangalore 260 km. There are flights to Mangalore from Bombay and Bangalore from Ahmedabad, Chennai, Delhi, Goa, Hyderabad, Kochi, Kolkata, Mumbai and Pune by rail if you are going by train. The nearest railheads are at Mysore, Mangalore and Hassan. Then by road, by car or bus. There are two routes to course from Bangalore. Both are almost the same distance, around 250 to 260 km. The route by Mysore is the most frequent one. So going that rather than Mangalore, Mysore is the good one. The other route by Neelamangal, Kunnigal and Chennayana Patna. This is the route map. Now where is Kutch? Midway between Mysore and Mangalore. What is the story about the Kodava people descent? So what is the story? During the Alexander's invasion time, some of the one group of soldiers came over the place, but they were not able to continue their journey. And what did they do? They settled over there and got married with the girls of that area. And finally, their religion, their custom, the tradition, beliefs, everything had changed from the original Hindu tradition. Understood? That was the one story prevailing over there. What are some of the things you now know about people of Kutch? Then main crop, coffee. The sports in other offers to tourists. What are the sports? River rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing, mountain biking, and also walking long distance for the. It is also pleasure. It is a great pleasure for the trekkers. The animals you are likely to see all kind of animals, that is especially wild elephants, then squirrels, langurs and birds of variety, bees and butterflies. Its distance from Bangalore and how to get there, so that by map it is already given. Then here are 6 sentences with some words in italics. Find phrases from the text that have the same meaning. During monsoon, it rains so heavily that tourists do not visit. Paragraph number 2. Some people say that Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled there. That is paragraph number 3. That means they started settling over there, getting married with the Kutch people. The Kutch people are always ready to tell stories of their sons and fathers about their martial skill art. Even people who normally lead an easy and slow life get smarter by the high energy adventurous sports of course. All these are adventures, especially all the adventurous trekking and climbing gives you pleasure. Energy, high energy. The theory of the Arab origin is supported by the long coat with embroidered waist belt they wear. That means they support the life. About the dress. Marqueous Malabar squirrels observe you can carefully from the taken keeping a watchful eye. When we are in any part of their area, they will be sitting on top of the trees and watching us, seeing what we are doing over there. Because it is their own place, isn't it? And we visitors means we are the tourists coming from other area. Seeing that whether their place is being safeguarded, isn't it? In one way we can say. Certain then collocations, certain words go together. Such word friends are called collocations. The collocation of a word is the company it keeps. For example, look at the paired sentences and phrases below. Which is a common collocation and which one is old? Old means strange. Strike out the old sentence and the phrase. How old are you? How young are you? A pleasant person, a pleasant pillow. A pleasant person, pleasant pillow. That is all, isn't it? Here are some nouns for the text: culture, monk, surprise, experience, weather, and tradition. Unique, terribly, forgetting, serious, ancient, wild, second. Then culture. Unique culture, ancient culture. Monks, we have to say yes, ancient monks, then unique monks. Surprise, sudden surprise, unforgettable surprise. Experience, terrible experience, everlasting experience. Weather, sudden weather, terrible weather. Tradition, ancient tradition and modern tradition or unique tradition. Complete the following phrase from the text. For one phrase, can you find at least one other word? Tales of dash, piece of dash, piece of heaven, isn't it? Tales of water. VA, yellow, UR. Skill. That means skill of adventure. Skill of adventure. Then coffee plantations, coffee plantation or tea plantation we can say, rubber plantation, isn't it? All this we can use. Wild creatures, wild animals. Then coastal, town, coastal areas. Evergreen, rainforest or evergreen leaves. Then bridge is there, raw bridge or wooden bridge, yes. In our place we can see in Punalur, wooden bridge. Next we are coming to the tea from Assam. That also I will be taking tea from Assam.